Good morning, dear students. In my previous videos, we discussed different grammatical topics. Today, I am here to teach you a new grammatical topic, and the topic name is relative clause. This topic is very much important for the point of view of annual examination for 10th class. So let me tell you first what relative clause is. Dear students, relative clause or adjective clause is the subordinate clause which acts as an adjective. It tells us about the quality of noun or pronoun of main clause, which oftenly put before the clause. Relative clause या एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज वह सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज है जो एक एडजेक्टिव मीन्स विशेषण का काम करती है। यह मेन क्लॉज के किसी नाउन या प्रोनाउन की क्वालिटी को दर्शाती है, व्यक्त करती है। इसे प्राय क्लोज से पहले लिखा जाता है। सो लेट्स टेक सम एग्जाम्पल्स। सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज आई हैव lost the pen which I bought yesterday. Which I bought yesterday. Next one is, here comes the boy. Here comes the boy who won the competition or who won the contest. So dear students, in above sentences, the quality of pen and boy is shown. Which is the pen? The pen which I bought yesterday. Who is the boy? The boy who won the contest. So let's take some examples. Relative clause. Examples are where for place, why for reason, and when for time, etc. Dear students, we have two types of relative clause. First one is defining, and second one is non-defining. There is a small difference between defining and non-defining relative clause, and the difference is, before defining relative clause we don't use any kind of comma, and before non-defining relative clause we use comma. For example, the boy who is dancing, the boy who is dancing is my brother. The boy who is dancing is my brother. Can you see any kind of comma? There is no comma in this sentence. Now, the man who is weak, the man, comma, who is weak comma, eats nothing. Eats nothing. Okay. So here we have commas. So it's non-defining relative clause. This one is defining and this one is non-defining. Now let's do some more things. Students, for person we use who. For example, I met Rahul. He is a good singer. First sentence will remain same. We have to join these two sentences. I met Rahul. I met Rahul is same first sentence. Here we have Rahul. Rahul is a, what is Rahul? Rahul is a person, and for person we use who. I met Rahul who, he will collapse, is a good singer. And for thing we use which or that, as I did before. Here is the watch. Here is the watch which shows date and time. So what is watch? Watch is a thing, and for thing we use which or that. So after watch we use which. Next thing, for time. For time we use when. Example is, it was 6 o'clock. The accident occurred. So first sentence will remain same. It was. For time we use when. So it was 6 o'clock when the accident occurred. Okay. And for relation we use whose. For example, I met Rakesh, full stop. His father is a doctor. So first sentence will remain same. I met Rakesh. Here we have the relation father whose, with relation whose father is a doctor. For place we use where. I know the place, full stop, I was born. So I know the place where. Here we have I, it remains same as it is first person pronoun, where I was born. Dear students, we have some more things also. With something we use what. Somehow will change into how. Somewhere will change into where. Let's take an example. He said something. Dear students, remember one thing. If we have something, somehow, somewhere, somewhat in first sentence, we have to start the answer from second sentence. So he said something. I didn't understand. So let's start the answer from second sentence because we have something. If we have a word starting from some, like something, somehow, somewhere in the first sentence, we have to start the answer from second sentence. I didn't understand. I didn't understand. Okay. So something will change into what? I didn't understand what is remaining now? He said. So dear students, these are some points for relative clause. Keep in touch. Thank you so much.